If you're a senior, I'm willing to bet you've been told to stay out of the sun. You're not alone. For years, the message has been loud and clear, and honestly a little scary. Find shade, cover up, and treat the sun like the enemy. And those warnings come from a good place. We've all heard about the risks, and they are certainly real. But what if that's only half the story? What if that well-meaning advice, in its effort to protect you, is actually cheating you out of one of nature's most powerful, free and life-changing health boosters? Before we continue, tell me in the comments, what state or city are you watching this video from? I love knowing where our viewers are tuning in from across America. What if a few minutes of daily sunshine could be the key to stronger bones, a tougher immune system, and even a better night's sleep? What if the very thing we've been taught to fear is actually one of the best tools for healthy, vibrant aging? Today, we're going to step into the light and unravel this sunshine paradox. We'll explore the surprising truth about what a little sun can do for your health, and most importantly, how to do it safely. So stick around, because you might be just 15 minutes of sunshine away from feeling your absolute best. For decades, we've lived with what I call the sunshine paradox. On one side, we're warned about overexposure, and those warnings are valid. On the other, a wave of scientific evidence shows that avoiding the sun completely can cause its own serious health problems. The secret, like most things in life, is finding that sweet spot in the middle. Let's start with the hero of our story, vitamin D. You've heard it called the sunshine vitamin, and that name is literal. When the sun's UVB rays touch your skin, they kick off a brilliant chemical reaction that produces vitamin D. Think of your body as a car engine and sunlight as the key. You can have a full tank of gas and a perfect engine, but without that key in the ignition, nothing happens. Your body can have all the other nutrients it needs, but it struggles to create this crucial vitamin without that spark from the sun. This becomes even more important as we age. One of the realities of getting older is that our skin becomes less efficient at this process. A 70-year-old's skin produces about 4 times less vitamin D than a 20-year-old's from the same amount of sun exposure. This makes regular, safe sun exposure not just a nice-to-have, but truly essential for seniors. And the numbers show this is a huge issue right here in America. According to the National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey in Haines, about 42% of American adults are vitamin D deficient, with rates even higher among seniors. In nursing homes across the United States, studies show that up to 80% of residents have insufficient vitamin D levels. This isn't a small problem. It's a silent epidemic, contributing to health issues often dismissed as just a normal part of aging, but they don't have to be. The CDC reports that vitamin D deficiency costs the American healthcare system billions of dollars annually in preventable fractures, infections, and other complications. Yet the solution is literally shining down on us every day, free of charge. Now let's get one thing straight right away. This is not a free pass to go bake in the Arizona sun for hours. This is a guide to using the sun's power safely. And as always, it's a great idea to chat with your doctor before changing up your health routine. With that said, let's get into the first incredible benefit. Let's talk about what might be the most famous benefit of sunshine: building a fortress for your bones. A huge health concern as we age is osteoporosis, which literally means porous bone. It's a condition where bones lose density, becoming weak and brittle, making them incredibly likely to fracture. According to the National Osteoporosis Foundation, about 54 million Americans have osteoporosis or low bone density. That's more than half of all adults over age 50. For women over 50, the statistics are even more sobering. 1 in 2 will break a bone due to osteoporosis in their lifetime. For men over 50, it's 1 in 4. A hip fracture, in particular, can be a life-altering event for a senior, often leading to a loss of independence, chronic pain, and a fear of falling that can make your world feel smaller. The financial impact is staggering too. The National Osteoporosis Foundation estimates that osteoporotic fractures cost the U.S. healthcare system over $19 billion annually. But here's the thing, many of these fractures are preventable. This is where vitamin D marches in like a superhero. Its most critical job is to help you absorb calcium from your food. You can drink all the milk and eat all the cheese in Wisconsin, but without enough vitamin D, the calcium just can't be put to work building strong bones. Think of it this way. Your bones are like a brick house, and calcium is the stack of bricks. Vitamin D is the skilled construction worker. If the worker doesn't show up, that pile of bricks is useless. The house gets weak and starts to crumble. But when the construction worker, vitamin D, is on the job, it takes those bricks and cements them into place, making the whole structure strong and resilient. Vitamin D is what turns the calcium you eat into strong bones that can support you for decades to come. Science backs this up completely. The famous Framingham study, which has followed American families for generations, shows that proper vitamin D levels are directly linked to maintaining bone density and reducing fracture risk by up to 20%. Mayo Clinic research confirms that seniors with adequate vitamin D levels have significantly stronger bones and better balance, reducing their risk of dangerous falls. It's a beautiful, simple chain reaction. Sunlight makes vitamin D absorbs calcium, and calcium builds strong bones that keep you active, independent, and living the American dream well into your golden years. The benefits don't stop at your skeleton. Sunshine also acts as a natural bodyguard for your immune system. As we get older, our immune systems can get a little less feisty, making us more likely to catch bugs. This is another one of those things we're told is inevitable. But we can absolutely give our immune system a helping hand. Once again, vitamin D is a star player. Research from Harvard Medical School and Johns Hopkins shows it's essential for a healthy immune response. It helps your body produce the white blood cells that act as the frontline soldiers against bacteria and viruses. In fact, adequate vitamin D levels are linked to a 42% lower risk of respiratory infections. That's nearly cutting your risk of getting sick in half. Think of your immune system as the Department of Homeland Security for your body. Vitamin D is like the director who makes sure all the agents are alert, well-trained, and ready to jump into action. Without the director, the agents might be caught sleeping on the job. But with vitamin D, your internal security team is always on high alert, ready to defend against any threat. But it gets even better, and this is where American research is leading the world. Groundbreaking studies from Georgetown University Medical Center found that sunlight itself directly energizes our T cells. T cells are the Navy SEALs of your immune system. They hunt down and destroy infected cells with precision. The study revealed that the blue light in the sun's rays makes these T cells move faster and more efficiently. It's like giving your immune system a shot of espresso and a motivational speech all at once. During the 2020 pandemic, we saw firsthand how important vitamin D is for immune function. Studies across American hospitals showed that patients with higher vitamin D levels had better outcomes and faster recovery times. The evidence was so compelling that many healthcare systems started testing and supplementing vitamin D levels as part of standard care. This research shows that those few minutes of daily sunshine aren't just pleasant. They're literally training your body's defense system to be stronger, faster, and more effective at keeping you healthy and active. Let's move from our physical defenses to something that affects every moment of our day, our sleep and our mood. How often do you toss and turn at night, or wake up feeling like you need another cup of coffee just to function? Poor sleep is incredibly common among American seniors, and it's more than an annoyance. It can drain your energy, make you irritable, and worsen other health conditions. The key to this puzzle is your circadian rhythm, your body's internal master clock. This biological timekeeper controls your sleep-wake cycle, telling you when to be alert and when to wind down. The most powerful thing that sets this clock is bright, natural sunlight, and this is where Mother Nature shows off her perfect design. When you expose your eyes to sunlight, especially in the morning, it sends a loud and clear signal to your brain, "Good morning, America. Time to get going." This morning light tells your brain to stop producing melatonin, the hormone that makes you sleepy. At the same time, sunlight helps boost serotonin, the feel-good hormone that regulates mood and promotes feelings of calm and focus. The Stanford Sleep Medicine Center has conducted extensive research on this, and the results are remarkable. They found that people who get regular morning sunlight fall asleep 23 minutes faster and report 65% fewer nighttime awakenings. That's the difference between lying awake frustrated and getting the restorative sleep your body craves. Studies also show that Americans are simply happier on sunny days, and this is directly tied to serotonin production. Seasonal affective disorder, SAD, affects millions of Americans every winter, particularly in northern states like Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Michigan, where sunlight is scarce for months. But even a little strategic sun exposure can help combat these winter blues. By getting that strong wake-up signal in the morning, maybe while drinking your coffee on the front porch, or taking a quick walk around the neighborhood, you're setting the stage for a better night's sleep. A well-calibrated internal clock knows that when evening comes, it's time to start producing melatonin again, preparing you for deep restorative rest. Research from the American Academy of Sleep Medicine shows that seniors who maintain regular light exposure patterns sleep an average of 1.5 hours longer per night and report feeling more refreshed during the day. That simple act of enjoying your morning routine in the sunshine is hitting the reset button on your internal clock, boosting your mood for the day and paving the way for better sleep tonight. I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but what about the risks? What about skin cancer? That is absolutely the right question to ask, because using the sun's benefits is only half the battle. Doing it safely is the other, non-negotiable half. To be crystal clear, we are talking about smart exposure, not reckless tanning. The goal is to get just enough sun to kickstart that vitamin D production and set your internal clock without causing harm. The American Cancer Society and the Skin Cancer Foundation have given us excellent guidelines that we can follow. So what does a smart sunshine plan look like for American seniors? It's beautifully simple and fits perfectly into everyday life. For most people, all it takes is about 10 to 20 minutes of sun on bare skin, like your arms, hands, and face, 3 to 4 times per week. Some experts even suggest 10-15 minutes 2 or 3 times a week is enough for most Americans. Timing is crucial, and this is where geography matters. If you're living in sunny states like Florida, Arizona, or California, the gentle morning sun from 7 to 9 a.m. or late afternoon sun after 4 p.m. is perfect. If you're in northern states like Maine, Montana, or North Dakota, you might need the slightly stronger midday sun, but still for just those brief 10-20 minutes. The amount of time you need also depends on your skin type. And America's beautiful diversity means we need to be smart about this. Fair-skinned folks of European descent produce vitamin D faster and need less time, maybe just 10 minutes. People with darker skin, including many African Americans, Hispanic Americans, and others, have natural sun protection but need a bit more time, perhaps 15-25 minutes, to produce the same amount of vitamin D. The golden rule that every American should remember: never ever let your skin get red or burn. If you're planning to be outside for longer than your brief vitamin D window, maybe gardening, golfing, or attending a grandchild's baseball game, all the usual sun safety rules apply. Use a broad-spectrum sunscreen with an SPF of 30 or higher, the American Dermatological Association's recommendation. Wear a wide-brimmed hat and sport UV-blocking sunglasses. This approach gives you the best of both worlds. You get the incredible health benefits from your short, strategic dose of sun, and you stay protected when you're out enjoying America's great outdoors for longer periods. The American Academy of Dermatology emphasizes that this balanced approach, brief, regular exposure combined with proper protection during extended outdoor time, is the key to maximizing benefits while minimizing risks. It's about being sun-smart, not sun-phobic. So there you have it, folks. We've busted the myth that seniors need to hide from the sun like vampires. We've seen how just a little bit of safe daily sunshine is one of the most powerful tools in your health arsenal. It's your ticket to producing vitamin D, which builds a fortress of strong bones that can keep you dancing, hiking, and playing with grandkids for years to come. It's a personal bodyguard that supercharges your immune system to fight off illness and keep you feeling strong. And it's the reset button for your internal clock, leading to deeper sleep and a brighter mood that makes every day feel like a gift. This isn't about expensive treatments or complicated medical procedures. It's about reconnecting with a natural source of vitality that's available to all of us, from sea to shining sea. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite way to get a little safe sunshine into your day? A morning walk around the neighborhood, some time tending to your garden, or maybe just enjoying your coffee on the back deck. Share your routine in the comments below. Whether you're from sunny San Diego or snowy Minneapolis, your idea might be the perfect inspiration for someone else. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the light. Remember, it's never too late to let a little more sunshine into your life. Here's to your health, your happiness, and making the most of every golden day ahead.